What did I just watch? Hey guys, and welcome back to CM Rankings and Reviews. Today I thought I would review the brand new movie that just came out, and it's making a lot of waves actually. It's trending a lot on Twitter and on different social media platforms, but not for the good reasons, and that's Pinocchio, A True Story. This is the newest kind of animated movie that the animation doesn't look really good, the voice acting sucks, and it's just overall a horrible movie. But let's get into my actual thoughts on this movie. Just even the beginning, the opening logos to the movie just don't line up well with what's going on in the world today, and it just feels, it kind of hurts the movie. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. But to me, it's like, I've never had the opening titles for the movie companies kind of like be a negative for the movie. But this movie, you know, it's just not a good time for what this movie is. It's just overall, it stars, first of all, Pauly Shore, who hasn't been in movies for a while. It also has John Herder, who's kind of the go-to kind of recognizable name that they put in a lot of these bad animated movies. And you also have Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob, in here, who's also in a lot of these cheaply done animated movies. This is a very bad movie, don't get me wrong. I did not enjoy this movie. I'm just going to say it up front. It's not a good movie. Definitely the worst movie I've seen all year, and possibly one of the worst I've seen of all time. If you like it, that's fine, but to me, it's just very bad. And it's not only the animation, which is horrible, but it's also the voice acting. Pauly Shore does, which people have been making fun of, like the performance of Pauly Shore's Pinocchio, and it's very weird. It doesn't match the character, and doesn't match the animation. I know it's a dub, but it just feels off for the character of Pinocchio. It feels very weird, kind of inappropriate at times, and it's like, this is a PG movie, and it doesn't fit right. And you have John Herder playing a horse who, not good. There's a lot of very cringy moments in this movie, like Pinocchio calls the horse his dad or whatever, but it gets weirder than that. It gets very weird. The animation again sucks. The voice acting is horrible. I don't like to hate on movies very much. That's why I normally give most of my positives out, but I don't think there really are any positives in this movie. The one positive I could say is not actually about the movie, but kind of the culture around the movie, is it is stirring up conversation about this movie. And it is kind of I wouldn't call it a huge movie, but for how much, like, the trailers have like 2.6 million views. So that's very good for these kind of cheaper animated movies. So it has kind of become this big animated movie that everybody wants to see because it looks horrible. And guess what? It is horrible. If you liked it and you watched it, that's great. But to me, this movie is just not good. I didn't enjoy it. There's not a lot. It was very painful to sit through. It was way too long. When you think the movie's going to end, it keeps on going. And it's like, why just end it? There's no point in having the movie still run. It's an hour and 30 minutes, which to me is an hour and 30 minutes too long. It's just, I don't know. There's just nothing good. You have a lot of the characters from, like, that are recognizable from the Pinocchio stories. Like, you have the fox and the cat, except for in here, the cat literally takes out a gun and shoots Pinocchio. That's the kind of movie this is. It's very weird. A lot of just moments that don't work. A lot of moments that feel off. And it just overall does not feel like a movie I would ever rewatch. But it is a movie that people are going to watch kind of as a joke and kind of like ironically, and they're going to make fun of it with like their friends, because this movie honestly doesn't really have anything to praise, except for that it is kind of one of those movies that's so bad it's fine. It's like, I don't want to say good, because it is so, some people are going to think it is a so bad it's a good movie. To me, this was just a bad movie. Not a good movie in my opinion, like I keep saying, but do not watch this movie. If you have not seen it already, good. Just don't watch it. If you have seen it, tell me down below. Or what do you think about Pauly Shore voicing Pinocchio? And like, have you seen the trailers? You know, have you seen the weird voice he brings to the character and how his voice reading just doesn't work? Just overall, not a good movie. I gotta give this movie a 1 out of 10. It's not a good movie. That's the first 1 out of 10 I've ever given a movie. This movie's not good, and I would not recommend it. But that's just my opinion, and I want to hear yours down below. Thank you guys so much for listening to this video. As always, you can check out some more videos right now.